Hello again. It has been a while. Um, I'm just gonna skip everything, but for today's video, I'm gonna show you how to make Blender Mesh VFX because a couple of you have asked me to make one, and I'm not planning on making a lot of tutorials now because I've basically said the basics. I've done enough for you guys to learn on your own. But yeah, so you open a Blender, go over here. I'm assuming that you guys know the basics of Blender. If you don't, there's definitely videos of like how to move around. Like if you want to move around, you use your middle mouse wheel. Like you hold that down and click down, and then you're good. I'll try like saying like what keys I press. Right now I'm gonna press A, X, and delete. All right, and then I'm gonna do the X frame. Shift A to get into this frame to add. Um, we're gonna make we're gonna make a like a slash kind of thing. Well, yeah, we'll make a kind of slash thing. So in order to do that, we're gonna get a torus. We're gonna press S to scale, and then scale that out, and then press S again. Press Z to scale on the Z axis. Shrink that down, so push it in a little bit, and that's good. And for Mesh VFX, I think the most important thing, well, not the most important thing, but for basic Blender Mesh VFX, you're going to want to do subdivision. So you're going to want to press tab, you go into edit mode, right click and press subdivide. You could do that twice. I would probably not go farther because it's not very good for performance. I'm going to go to statistics. So it's 18 triangles right now. So first up, we're going to go to Vertex Edit Weight. So you're going to click that. You're going to go over here. Actually, sorry. Before that happens, you click this. You go into edit mode. You go down to this triangle thing right here. You see where it says vertex groups? You're going to click the plus. Click the plus. Click assign. And then go back to the modifier. And you saw prior to like this, it didn't say anything, but now it does. So it says group now. So you're going to want to click group. And there you go. So now that you have that, you're going to want to go to fall off, and it's on linear right now, but you're going to make it custom curve. So the custom curve, there's 2 points. There's one point right here, X and Y. For the X, for this one, or the Y, sorry. For the Y, we're going to move it all the way up, and this one we're going to move it all the way down. So that's all you need. Move this one up, move this one down, exit out of fall off. Now you're going to want to go to influence, and you don't need this, but you need this. So you're gonna make a new texture. Local, I mean, I usually use global. Doesn't really make too much of a difference, I don't think, but you can go to the texture thing all the way at the bottom of this frame thing, and you go to type, and there's so many different ones. For this one, I'm just gonna use clouds, and you can exit out of edit mode right now. You don't need it right now. So we have clouds. This stuff right here under it, I'm not going to go into because it's really advanced, or it's like more advanced than basics. So right now we can just leave it and put it on clouds on the basic default settings. So we're done with this modifier. We can press this arrow to minimize it. And now we're going to go to, we'll go with, let's see, which one would you want to go for first? There's many ways you could do it first. I think I'm going to go with mask first. So vertex group, you're going to click group, and look how that does that. You see that? Threshold. And notice how on the left you can see the triangles diminishing because the amount of parts are going away. So right now we're going to do that. 0.4. Now simple deform. You're going to want to use simple deform. You see it's like that, but now we're going to use it on the Z axis, and we're going to make that 360. Okay, so we already have our little slash thing right here. If you can use a full slash, I'm just gonna use it as a full slash for this now, for right now. I don't think it needs to be like a half thing, but if you wanted to, before like you start all this, you would go into edit mode, and then you would delete the section that you would want to like get rid of. So like that part, and then delete. and the vertices. But like obviously, you have to be in like this mode. I forgot what it's called, but it like allows you to see through both sides. And then you press delete vertices. And since it's twisted 360 degrees, it's not very accurate on where you actually delete. So that's why I recommend doing it before you set the modifiers. Okay, anyways, I'm not going to do that right now, but so we have that. Now what we can do is we can do a smooth modifier to like make it so it's not as rough. And I think nope, we do not want it to put it to 1. We will keep it wherever it was, zero point 0.5. And we'll keep it at 3. And we'll increase the mask. Yeah, let's try that. We're going to press S and Z again, minimize that. Okay, and then I think that looks fine. That looks fine for what we're going for right now. Let's see. We can use decimate modifier. If you're like so this is 1.7 trees. It's not that bad. But if you really had to, you could decrease the decimate ratio, which that what that does is it like removes a lot of the triangles, and you can see on the left, top left. But we're gonna keep that, so we can press X. So basically, this is all I need. And I'm sure some of you guys are asking like, oh, how do I make it glow? Because like in some people have showed it making it glow. So what you want to do to make it glow, and like it's called bloom. So you go. I haven't I haven't been in Blender for quite a while, so it's in one of these. Here it is. Okay, so you go in the television looking thing. So you scroll all the way up on this keyframe and this little frame section, and you click television. And what you're going to do is click bloom, and you can click ambient occlusion. Just keep it there. And okay, so it's not bright yet, but just wait. So you go all the way down here. You see this little material thing? Click that. Click new. All right. Now what I want you to do is go to base color. Base color right here. Oh, nope, sorry. Do not go to base color right now. Click surface right here. Surface, and go all the way up to emission. It's the third one. So we have emission there, and we can increase the strength, but it's still not doing anything, right? So what you want to do is go to up here, top right, the third section, and there you go. It's bright. So you can get edit. Oh, there you go. This like these black lines you see, it's just the Blender view frame. So like when you import it to Roblox Studio, it won't be like this. So you don't have to worry about that. So I don't want it that bright. So we're good with that. I'm good with that. And yeah, I mean, let's see, yeah, that gets rid of it. So if you want that, you can change the color to whatever you want to. You can change it to, let's change it to blue, I guess. Something like that. All right, well, that's basically how you create a, I don't know what you want to call it, a circle slash, whatever you want to call it. But this is like basics of how to create Blender Mesh VFX. They're basically the same. It's like the same steps, except if you want to use like a different mesh, Shift A. If you want to use like a circle, or not a circle, but a UV sphere, you can. You can use whatever you want. It's the same steps for the modifiers. You're still gonna go to fall off, change this up, change this down. Still gonna do all that. So it's just toying around with it. And yeah, there you go.